I like to watch.
Today I want to talk about evolution. The evolution of characters, I mean. Over the years, changes in time, creative goals, and budget have been reflected in the appearances of famous characters. Today I want to look at 5 characters whose looks have evolved, some rather drastically. I want to focus on animated characters, but I may look at some live action examples in a later video. The Simpsons began as a series of shorts on The Tracy Ullman Show in 1987 before developing into a primetime series. During this time, the animation was a lot rougher and the characters less developed. The spiky hair we know today was even more chaotic looking. Homer's voice was deeper, and he was not quite the buffoon we recognize today.
Have any questions?
Yeah. What does passed away mean? You know, kick the bucket.
As for Bart, he had practically no redeeming values, and Lisa was more of a generic little girl than a
It's funny because it's true.
There is some debate over what Bugs Bunny's first appearance was. The first character to somewhat resemble Bugs appeared in Porky's Hare Hunt in 1938. That said, many credit the Tex Avery cartoon A Wild Hare as his first official appearance. Although Bugs was not mentioned by name, audiences first heard Mel Blanc's trademark Bugs Bunny voice in this cartoon. Bugs was seen facing his adversary, Elmer Fudd, for the first time. Elmer went through some changes as well, as did the original rabbit hunter, Porky Pig.
Hey, there's something awfully screwy going on around here.
Listen, my children, and you shall hear the midnight ride of Paul Revere.
Betty Boop is known as a cartoon sex symbol, a flirtatious caricature of a jazz-age flapper who had to be toned down when the Hays Code came along.
Hello, Pingy.
You may not know that she had a very strange start. Betty first appeared in 1930 in the Max Fleischer cartoon Dizzy Dishes as an anthropomorphic French poodle. She was originally conceived as a love interest for a popular animated dog named Bimbo.
Well, if it's that important, a person should never turn down a big honor.
The Peanuts gang, created by Charles Schulz, mostly faced subtle changes. Many of the outfits stayed the same, with the exception of Patty, who became the tomboy Peppermint Patty.
Hi, Chuck.
The early Peanuts had rounder heads and were generally smaller. They looked a little more like children. Snoopy, not surprisingly, also looked like more of a dog. While the looks of the characters changed, the personalities mostly stayed the same. And even though the new Peanuts film is CG animated and 3D, the overall look of the characters has been retained. Although I haven't seen the film yet, it does appear from the reviews and the trailers that the overall tone has been retained as well, which is a relief.
I just hope this new kid has never heard of me.
Mickey Mouse was created to replace Oswald the Lucky Rabbit. Disney lost Oswald to Universal when the character's producer bitterly yanked him away in response to Disney's request for a budget increase. Disney had to start a new studio with a new staff, and thus began a journey to a new character. Mickey was designed by animator Ub Iwerks, and his first appearance was in the cartoon Plane Crazy. The original Mickey, as seen in this cartoon, created a lot more mischief, but his personality became sweeter throughout time, transforming him to the lovable cultural icon we know today.
Hi, Minnie.
Many other classic Disney characters have evolved as well, particularly Goofy. Goofy actually went through a phase where he had no ears, and he had a much more serious personality.
Punctual and honest.
Good morning, Mr. Walker.
Good morning to you, Mr. Geef. Lovely day.
These are just 5 famous examples, of course. Most characters face transformation as time goes by, but the really great characters are the ones who can stick around in spite of this. We know too well that not all changes are for the best. Many a good character has been ruined by a misguided attempt to update. Still, more often than not, it's the truly timeless characters that can withstand a facelift or two. Have you seen anything like this before? It's a candy dish, full of random crap. You've probably seen one at your grandparents'. It contains a Q-tip. It contains a button. And it contains a peppermint, along with a bunch of other stuff. Sadly, this is not an elderly person's random candy dish of crap. This is the current bank account of the Culture Cache. We have the culture, we just need more cash. But hey, there's a solution. Go to our website, theculturecache.com. Go to the top of the page and click on the donate link. From here, you can go to our Patreon page, where you can make a donation of any amount. When you donate, you become one of our patrons, which means you get to request what content we cover next. Simply scroll to the bottom of the page and follow the links. Once you become a patron, you'll be invited to make a request, which will appear on the website. As you can see, we've had quite a few requests from our patrons, but we could always use more. The more requests we receive from you, the more we can tailor the Culture Cache to meet your needs. With your help, we can provide more and better content. We'll have the means to really cover your favorite tabletop games, comic books, classic video games, movies by yours truly, and even some awesome cosplay tutorials.
What are you waiting for, huh? What are you waiting for?
Check out one of these links and make the Culture Cache the website you want to see.
Quit farting around.